that is more dangerous than you might think. Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Hela.
Of course, Hela got captured just as like...
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw of either of them.
The carrier said Argus was packing up. Why not mention the attack?
Too risky to put that in the message. Too much liability. You know how it is. Our clients need to know when the operations start and stop. We handle the rest.
Wait, what did my chatbot just break? That's interesting. Did the stream drop out? That's weird. OBS says we're fine. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Must be a glitch. I need Fire Barrett and Hela, Lynn.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them... I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
Alright. She's not really doing this very well. Get to everything myself now. Do everything yourself. Sarah? Credits. Let's take the credits. Apparently it's not stealing. Oh, I think we need this later. Wait, what? Oh god. More lockpicking. Okay, now I'm gonna start with this. And then... Hey Jim! How are you doing? Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah. I'm old now. I'm 40. Thank you. And you know, I wasn't around, so of course they're belated. I was slacking. Wasn't doing anything.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
It is. It is. You are correct. There's a watermelon here. Why do I have a watermelon? Like restores 3 health. It's like nothing. I don't even know what the food items do in this game. Like what they're supposed to do. Oh, good. Nice to hear that you're doing good. That is good. Look for a power source. Yeah. So I think we picked one up, right? So we can slot one in. Is there another one here somewhere? No, that's the computer and that thing. Okay. Come on, Sarah. Hurry the fuck up. Okay, I think we now have all 3 that we need. No, you can stay in there. Oh, Sarah. Keep up. All right. Keep up with me here.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there?
That's not the bandwidth, by the way.
How royally screwed we both are?
That's the latency.
You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face. We're doomed. Capital D doomed. Got it, okay. Whoever finds this, I'm attaching the interstellar coordinates to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Rescue your sorry asses. Somebody's got to do it. What was that? Oh, come in the airlock. Thank you. I love the airlocks. They're quite cool. Quite well done. Yo, Lynn. Let's go rescue these fuckers.
So, you actually get that computer working again?
Find the transmission from Barrett.
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
Why don't you come with me?
What? Really? Not really cut out for whatever it is people like you and Barrett do. But it might not be a bad time to think about a career change after all this. If you have room in your crew for an outpost supervisor, maybe we can talk.
Thanks, Lynn.
Be a while before Argos comes to pick me up. I'll be here if you need me. And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately.
Yeah,
Maybe it's time to put Argos behind me.
I'm trying to do that.
Seems like you've been keeping busy, Dusty. If, you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion...
Yeah, I'm trying.
We should talk.
Girl.
My contract's up with Argos, and I could use a change of scenery.
You be okay work for me?
Sure. I don't mind taking orders from a former employee. It can't be worse than working for Barrett.
What kind of things can you do for me?
If you give me an outpost to run, I'll have it optimized for rapid material production in no time. I can make myself useful in other ways, too. I'm a good hand with explosives, and you'll never hear me complain about carrying a heavy pack.
Yeah. You're really ready to leave Argos?
After this mess? Certainly. It's just a job. Nothing to get sentimental about.
You're just the kind of traveling companion I want. You should come along.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Manage your crew. Okay. But I got 2 crew spots on the ship, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Right. I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
I think Sarah doesn't count right now because she's my companion as well. I don't really understand that, but okay. Come on. Hurry the fuck up on the ship. We're leaving. We're blowing this joint. Blow this joint.
Be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Off to space.
Engines firing.
Yeah, she's very... Do you think she's a spy? She's too eager to join.
When you have a few moments, there's something
I'm just so
we'd like to
handsome.
discuss.
I just wants to be near me.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
What, we have a few things to discuss? Alright. Look at this guy. I'm just handsome as fuck. Who wouldn't want to, you know, who wouldn't want to travel with Jeff?
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time,
I like the
how did you
background
feel?
sound of the spaceship. That's a strange question to be asking out of nowhere.
Maybe, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hear me out.
I had them visions. I heard some sounds and music. It's difficult to describe.
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
Like my mind and my body were out of sync.
That's an interesting reaction. But I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. When dealing with the artifacts, common sense tends to go right out the window.
Why didn't you bring us up back at the lodge?
Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience.
I tried this the last time. She was really not responding to. I think you need to spend more time with her before you start flirting. That's also a very creepy thing to say. Honestly, I really think you're overselling this whole experience.
Am I? Just look at the damn
She
things.
didn't like that.
The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
When you say it spoke to me, what exactly do you mean?
Well, judging from the fact that both you and Barrett claim to have heard music, I've made the leap that the artifact was reaching out. Music composition might not consist of words and sentences, but I'll be damned if that isn't an attempt at language.
Yeah, it definitely felt like it was trying to communicate.
Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply. And believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years.
What sort of data have you gathered?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
Is this the only project you've been working on at Constellation?
Oh, no, not at all. There's so much going on there, I can't afford to divert all of our resources, but I have classified the artifacts as a priority project.
This whole experience must be incredibly frustrating.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Then we'll get to the bottom of this mystery together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
She doesn't get out much, does she? It's not good with people. Okay, now we go to Altair. Oh, he was warning us of the Altair system with all the pirates about. And the distress signal. I'm guessing this is Barrett. He's talking about Barrett. The Charlie 3 guy. I'm guessing we'll have pirates now.
Systems green.
This is Research
Yep,
Outpost
there we go.
2309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
Coming. I'm gonna help you guys. Jonathan, how are you doing? Yes, spacefight time.
We've taken out their shields.
Gotta space some spacers. There you go. This is a game for a leafer, by the way. The way this, the way the space flight works is, it's more her thing than Elite, I would say. Ah!
You ran out of luck.
An angle indicator. Okay, the bottom, the panels are quite nice. They actually, it shows which thrusters are firing. It's kind of cool.
Time to die.
Yep, time to die for you though, not for me. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Bam! Level 7. Alright. I still haven't killed enough people with a... What's my mouse doing? With a pistol. But I think I'm gonna just take the next rank in ballistics now. The octopus is quite... I like these, the way they show these with like embroidered patches. Pretty amazing. I like the style. I'm at a dev conference doing the community representing. Well, okay. Hello to the dev community. Let's get some salvage here. Oh, there's more. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna pick you, my friend. Bam! Bam, 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 bam! Communitizing the community with community tools.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond.
Yeah, I'm kinda in the middle of
Got a
something.
little too exciting back there.
There's still one
I
alive.
think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
I will enjoy it. Jonathan, you go communitize the community. Salvage rights.
Rights are yours. You take care.
Oh, I'm dying. This guy's killing me. Oh god, the other guy is like killing me while I'm having this conversation. That's
They've
not...
overloaded our jump system.
Yeah, we really don't need our jump system because we're gonna kill this guy, you know. Okay, I need to repair my ship. Ah! Woo! Okay. The fact that they can shoot at you while you're talking to them, I noticed before doing my review. I actually reported this to Bethesda. I don't know if it's a bug, but I think it shouldn't be. It shouldn't happen. If it's by design, it's shitty design. Okay, we got salvage rights, so
Captain, our grav drive is fully repaired.
that is good. Let's get all these. Those were a lot of pirates. 2,000 kilometers. That's further away. Okay. Yeah, I do love the badge style. Is pretty amazing. Okay, so is it repairing our grav drive? Oh yeah, it's repairing it. Okay, so that just takes a while. Okay, so you just can't jump out. Okay. I love, by the way, what I really like is that you cannot run out of enemies. Like, you really don't have to care about ammunition for the ships. It's just all based on the power, even the rockets, which makes no sense. But I guess it's like replicating the rockets or something. Like replicators on board. But I like the way they abstracted that. That's pretty cool. Let's fix up my ship a bit more. There you go. So actually, when you blow up the other ships, you can get ship parts, which you can just use to in-flight repair your ship. It's like very streamlined, but is there more loot? What is that? That's a ship, right? Yeah, it's a ship. There's more loot there. No, that's a mineral deposit. Okay, I'm assuming we got all the loot. Right, now we're landing. Oh, not at the outpost, but at the crashed ship here. Okay, let's do that.
Good to go for landing.
Remembering to put my helmet on this time. There you go. I also like the patches on here. It's pretty cool. Like the other guys have like all of the followers have like different kind of patches. The constellation people. I wonder if you also get some or how that works. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Okay, so where are we going? This is crashed ship. Space! Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. You can also like on planets like this with zero, no, not zero, but like low gravity, you can use the jump pack while fighting, which is, you know, you kind of have to do that to level up the jump pack as well. I think that's how they tell you. No, I don't want to build an outpost on this planet. By the way, this is how you scan for things. You wanna, no, kind of explore the planets and then you can like go vertical in the fights, you know. I mean, they can also shoot at you up there, but it's interesting. It makes for some change in like fight tactics. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello. You don't look so good, my friend.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you were some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
Hold still. Let me patch you up.
Nah, I'll be alright. Just, wasn't trying to move around too much with all the painkillers and nausea meds running through me.
You should let us help you.
See her.
There's no reason for you to have to suffer needlessly.
Man, I was so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate ship. Barrett was all, "Sorry, brother, I'll get us out of this. Trust me."
Trust me is my go-to line when someone should trust me.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. He tells me we start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in before one of us gets killed. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot something he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back. Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was, smiling like it was just another day on the job. You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
He really survived the crash without a scratch?
Well, no, I don't think so. I caught him holding his ribs a few times. Favored his left leg a bit,
But Barrett ain't here. I need to find him.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
They took him? Why?
I was drifting in and out. But, I think I heard the word ransom.
Crimson Fleet has him again.
I was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go. Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Yeah, let's pick up another member of our little dysfunctional family here. Shall we get you back to Argus?
I think Argos is probably gonna write this whole thing off. Plus, I'm 90% sure working for you would be safer. I hope.
I'm not sure about that. Get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it is... Yeah, I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out. Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Are you sure you're in good enough shape to travel?
Don't worry about me. I'm a tough cookie. The painkillers are starting to work. I'll be just fine after a good nap.
Do you have any skills that might come in handy on my crew?
You bet. I've worked on enough remote outposts that I know a thing or two about optimizing them for material production. And if you're in the market for a mining buddy, I'm your guy.
Yeah, let's get going.
Whew, oh, I'm glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were going to leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
Well, rescuing Barrett for once. Alright.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss. Thanks for letting me tag along.
No, he's gonna walk to the ship, is he? Okay. Do we have... Did he give us the data? Do we have to, like, kinda check out the ship or something? Smoked salmon. Who's just, like, sleeping here? In a spacesuit. Alright. Do you really need a bed when you're in your spacesuit anyway? Couldn't you just lie down on the floor? I mean, it's not gonna be comfortable anyway, is it? Listen to the emergency transmission.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett.
Barrett?
Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
And I guess we now recognize the planet by whatever he attached to that message. Which is apparently Basel 3. So let's go. Next system over.
Captain?
Anything happening? The ransacked research outpost, okay. Let's go. That was my first character. Well, my first
Helix
place.
green, ready to land.
Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Let's go. Do this. Oh. Who is he shooting at? Why is there already a fire? Who are they shooting? Who are you shooting at? Shooting at us? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that doesn't explode. I was hoping that was gonna explode. Oh, for fuck's sake, they're everywhere. I can't hit anything! I'm so bad. Okay.
Heads up! Move!
Nope. Wait, what? Ah, shit, I can't get... Oh, I'm stuck! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh! Woo! Woo! Oh, there's a computer. Let's hack this lock. Let's pick this lock in the middle of a firefight, right? Okay. No, that's not gonna do anything. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, is there another this one? Okay, this one. And then this one. And then okay. This one's completely useless. So probably gonna be this one and then that one. Alright. Robot control interface. Update front foe. Recalibrate front foe settings. Protect current user. Activate units.
Make sure you check every entry. There might be some embedded data we could use to our
Okay, robot,
advantage.
come on. Help us out here.
You're a damn joke.
I am taking damage. Warning, damage registered. Outgoing fire. Key clear.
Oh, mine! Ah, shit.
Easy money.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Back up.
I'm not doing well here. Let's just infiltrate them. Oh! Oh! Where the fuck?
Guy down.
Where were they shooting at me from? Oh, what the hell? What the hell's going on here?
You're gonna love me.
Okay, this isn't. Oh,
Repair not possible.
did that robot just explode? Yeah, you keep fighting out there. I'm oh, trying to. What's all the explosions? Oh, it's a turret. Okay. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, what is?
You're mine.
I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, where do you keep chucking these grenades from? Oh. Okay. Oh god, I'm not gonna get that guy from here. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, this isn't going well.
Got something for ya.
gonna change weapons here, I think. Oh, I'm bleeding, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake.
My head!
My God! They're shooting me from everywhere. Die already!
Shit, that was close.
Oh my God. I've had this. I've had it with you.
I'm blind.
Nice of you to tell me. Now he's running. Ah, for fuck's sake!
This ain't over. Not
Die already!
it's not worth it.
Jesus Christ. Man. Wait. What's going on? Okay, extreme ambient cold. Okay, that doesn't do anything, I think.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Oh, shit. I broke my leg. Dislocated limb. Oh, shit. Do we have anything to help with that? No, we don't, of course. Of course we don't. Why would we? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Gonna have to live with this. Oh! No, I can't walk. Shit. Sarah? You okay? What is all the explosions? All the time. Okay. Where was this fuckhead I was trying to kill? Up on the other thing, right? Up.
No mercy. Light 'em up.
Okay. That's the way up. Oh, dislocated leg. This is not nice. Oh, grenade. Die! Motherfucker. Was that it? No, of course it wasn't it. Oh, that's a turret. Okay. Still wasn't it. Okay. So where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Anything I can heal with? Oh god. More lockpicking. Oh. Somebody, give me a second. Somebody's calling me. Don't step on a plate. Pro trip, don't step on a plate. I don't know what's going on today. That was my parents, and they also want tech support. I think today's Fab Tech Support Day or something, which I postponed that till after the stream. I'm gonna ring them up after the stream.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, well, the turret's dead. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Been playing this game for quite a while now. Alright, so where's this? Oh, fuck. Where's this other asshole? Or was that the turret? Are we rid of all the assholes? Is that it? Oh, that's better than the one I'm using. Why? It's a lot better. Okay. Also has a scope. Oh, it's probably single fire. Single semi-auto. But I think that's okay. It's okay for now. Many of these guns you can like modify. You can modify the full auto guns to be semi-auto, and then they do more damage, I think. And the other way around, you can modify the pistols, most of the pistols. I mean, there's revolvers and stuff like that. But alien scramble. But otherwise, you can VHS tapes. And cheek TV. But otherwise, you can the other pistols you can modify to be fully auto as well. A lot of the time. Oh look, little safe. I like that they have small safes as well. They're kind of hard to find. Well, not hard to find, but you know, I guess they're easier to overlook. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's just hope that is it. I'm guessing. Yeah, it's an easy lock. There's only one way to. Okay, let's pick up a book. Why not? Is Sarah just like fighting? More guys. We scouted the perfect spot on Basel 3, a little outpost where a bunch of bookworms spent their time. That's a spelling mistake, by the way. Spent their time doing who knows what. Best part, but they're pirates. They can't grammar. Best part is it's completely unguarded. Take care of anyone there, and we've got ourselves a secluded spot to do whatever we need without anyone finding out. Easy job. Don't screw this up. I mean, Even if it's just a science outpost, like, wouldn't they be missed at some point? Wouldn't people with guns turn up? But I guess they're pirates, they're not very smart. Can't spell for one thing. So what's going on out there? There's still armored hell. Okay. Armored hell. Okay, so are you guys still fighting out? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's single fire. It's semi-auto. And I like the sound it makes. Pretty cool. Enjoy this. Pack of smokes. I like that there's still smoke in the future. It's pretty cool. Credits! Money, money, money. Give me all the money. Combat knife. I'll be having that. What is that? Oh, we've been in here before, I remember. Okay. Remember the cave here. See that we don't miss anything. Listen, I realize we're kinda known for being badasses and all, but seriously, clean up after yourselves. This mess is crazy. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Still have like a broken leg, yeah. Still have like a dislocated limb. Which is an issue. Plushy Galacticat. Interesting. Yeah, so apparently today is tech support day. So if you have any tech support questions, post them in chat. I'll do my best. No, sorry. Gun range. They're having themselves a gun range. Nice.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should eat that thing I just picked up so I'm not overloaded. That's the chicken. Let's eat some salmon. So that. Yeah, no, not over encumbered anymore, but I should run a bit so I get like that perk. Get that perk mission. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go inside whatever this is. Rest of the base. If we're going inside, let's switch to pistol. Right. Wait, what's 16? That's pretty good, I guess. Alright, here we go.
Oh yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all.
Barrett's just hanging
Once you
out.
start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? What's the weirdest thing you've seen? No exaggerations this time.
He's just hanging out with the pirate captain.
Think. Unicorn. Not kidding.
Wait, the mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague shape of a horse.
Extremophile.
My point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just gonna pop like a soda can.
So last time I went in there and immediately went in there and shot all the pirates. And then Barrett was like, oh, I would have really liked talking to them, but you know, they kind of kidnapped me, so fair is fair. So this time we're going to talk to them. It didn't even occur to me that that was an option. Really. I like this gun. This pistol is pretty neat. It's one of my favorite guns in the game, I think. Okay, let's save. And let's just talk to these guys, right? Hello!
Holy shit. You actually found me.
Like how he's just
I
hanging
wish
out.
I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
Matsura the Grim.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
Last time I just shot the
I
guy.
have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
How about I don't kill you like I did last time? Oh, they actually have some money. But we're not giving him the money. He's a fucking pirate. We're not giving him the money. Hasn't Barrett been enough trouble? Just let him go.
You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it?
Yeah, how about your life? Let's see if I can do this time. I've been really bad at this. Look, Barrett's more trouble than he's worth. A lot of pirates are already dead.
All the more reason I need to make sure I'm compensated.
You clearly get along with Barrett. You're friends.
He has been more entertaining than most hostages.
If you want the bloodshed, you've attacked already.
Don't assume because I haven't pulled my gun that I won't. Enough! I must insist on payment for Barrett's release.
I really want to save scum this. Because I really want to play a charming character, but it's not happening this playthrough. So I think I'm just gonna run with it. She's just like Jeff's just a hillbilly. So, you know, it's just happening. He's just talking like this and people don't take him seriously. So, we're gonna run with it. And I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay this guy. I'll be back later. I'll be back. I'm not gonna pay this guy. You're a pirate. This only ends one way.
Wait. We're all citizens of the universe here. No one needs to die.
Nah.
Well, I mean, no one else.
Listen to your friend. I'm trying to be reasonable.
Barrett's right. There are better ways of handling this than using violence.
No. No, I mean, guys, he's a fucking pirate. He took him hostage. Draw your weapon or not, I don't care.
Very well.
Time to earn a living. Wanna try that on me?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Oh. Okay, maybe they were right. Okay, let's try that again.
Holy shit. You actually found me.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks.
Yes, I don't know why, but yeah.
Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
Hasn't Barrett been through enough trouble? Just let him go.
You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it?
You clearly get along with Barrett. You're friends.
He has been more entertaining than most hostages.
Look, I get it. You've got yours, I've got mine.
Sorry, but I can't.
Seem like a reasonable person. Cut your loss and let Barrett go.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Enough.
You just can't do it.
I
You
must insist on payment
Jeff,
for Barrett's release.
Jeff can't do it. You're a pirate. This only ends one way.
Wait. We're all citizens of the universe here. No one needs to die. Well, I mean, no one else.
Listen to your friend. I'm trying to be reasonable.
Barrett's right. There are better ways of handling this than using violence.
Draw your weapon or not. I don't care.
This one's down.
Where'd they go?
My head!
Oh shit.
Notch another one for me.
Did you kill him? Nope. I've had it with you. Get out of my fucking way. Oh, it's not that gantry. Shit. I'm on it. I'm on it, boys, guys.
Had enough?
You had enough?
I'll say that.
Have anything valuable?
Equinox. Oh, that's just that. Yeah, no.
Well, I can't say I feel too bad about you killing someone who kidnapped me and probably murdered a lot of people. But
Who was that pirate anyway?
not Sir the Grim. Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable vibe.
You were just laughing up the whole time?
Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out.
And consolation now. Did you know I'd end up joining?
Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey, sometimes a bet pays off.
Alright.
Okay. Right.
Let's loot these fuckers. I think we're over encumbered now. Gonna have to sell some shit when we get back to world. A proper place with a market. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh wait.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Give me a break. Anything interesting? No. Okay. I have to walk back now, can't fast travel because I'm over encumbered.
The Crimson Fleet is just a bunch of pirates that masquerades as a navy.
What do we have here? Okay, gotta get this stamina back, or O2, as it is in this game. I'm running because of this, like, I'm trying to fulfill, like, that mission. What's our... Huh. On the way to level 8 there? Okay.
I'll head to my crew position.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, not at the moment.
So, back to the lodge?
First, I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. Resources. Okay, that's good. Take that helmet off. I think I could take spacesuit off as well. Do we have some other clothes that we picked up? Huh. Might be going with this. It's actually... It's quite cool. Yeah. It's kind of my look right now.
After this, you're kind of a pirate aficionado. Too soon?
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
What's on your mind?
So, about your artifact.
I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life.
Yeah.
Or end it.
It's kind of... Wait. Wait, where's the camera? Kind of the same look right now. Nothing beats like dressing like you dress in game to get more immersion. Where did you find your artifact?
On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she?
There's a wall behind you.
My story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact.
What did you see when you picked it up?
Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision, flashing lights, the whole shebang.
What do you think the visions mean?
Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically, as in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery.
I have some personal questions, if you don't mind.
Sure. Like what?
Tell me about yourself, Barrett.
Let's see. I've been in Constellation for a long time, as you know. I enjoy cheese, my work, and long walks on unexplored planets. What else did you want to know about?
That's all I want to know.
Good talk. Well, that's all I have too.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Okay. Nice. Let's go to Jamison. Jamison in the Alpha Centauri system. Jamison. Let's go to New Atlantis. I want to go sell some stuff at the spaceport before we go to the lodge. Ah, see, that's the photo we took earlier.
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
What's she talking about moving her mouth? She's just like squatting there.
Need some.
Okay. Resources. We don't need that. We don't need that. That. Don't need that. Okay. Spacesuits. Really don't need those. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, well, that's it for now then.
We're done.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, and we want to go to the embassy to get. I remember this every time we go past, like this poor guy here. Oh, let's do that now before we go to the lodge. Let's actually take care of that guy. Talk to an embassy diplomat.
Stay safe out there. Keep it moving. You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep. Okay. No bounds.
Do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, I was gonna say, is Sarah not coming? Where is she?
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly nice. Wow, you look completely different.
It's me.
I mean, you look great, but isn't it going to confuse him?
He kind of looks like me.
He won't even recognize you.
I'll be mysterious. Ooh.
Zoe, you are one in a million.
Maybe for our third date, I'll be a redhead. You simply have to try enhance.
That's how you change your character's appearance.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place?
Figuratively, of course.
Hmm? Oh yeah, you can apply for a job at the... That's actually a fun mission that I haven't finished on the first playthrough.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I
it-
bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Huh. That's the House of Rune Embassy. Never been here before. Interesting.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel?
Oh God.
You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
War.
It's
Whatever
not easy.
changes.
No, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through
unity.
Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes.
Sarah's walking off.
Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me. There's so many mysteries in the universe, so many unknowns that I try to help out others whenever I get the chance. I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
I have a question. Why are you wearing underpants with a gold coin glued to it on your head? I'm not seeking anything.
Are you sure about that? I think we're all looking for something, even if we're not aware of it. I could be wrong, of course, wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might give something of our writings a read. See what you think.
My dislocated
I'd
limb
recommend
has fixed
starting
itself.
with Among the Grab Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me.
What? I don't think I had the pleasure.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
Oh, good luck.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
God, religious notches. Don't have time for that right now. Prognosis stable. Reduced carrying capacity. I should really go to a doctor after this. After this little sojourn here.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like only yesterday.
She doesn't look like a
The guards
freestar
will
person.
check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Chisholm's being held at the spaceport by UC security.
Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim.
I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know. Don't you worry. I'll have our people go and fetch the representative.
Okay. I am going to go to a doctor. That's in the...
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
What is it? This thing? Is this the
I think I got them.
Is this the memorial?
At your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
What does it say? In memory of the brave service members of the United Colonies who gave their lives in the Colony War, these 30 represent the more than 30,000 who fought and died for freedom, honor, and order. What?
Good news. They're going to let me pitch my presentation at the meeting tomorrow.
How do I pay my respects? Do I press F? Where do I press F? Doesn't work. Okay. This is okay, Sarah? Have we paid our respects? I really need a doctor. I think it's in the residential district. So let's just take the nap. I'm just running around with a dislocated leg. It's probably not a good idea. Reliant Medical, that's what we're looking for.
Empathy. They're willing to change if it affects their own life.
Shayla, be 40 now.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Shayla had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her, too, but after the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her, that would have been the blessing.
We hope for what comes next. Maybe our future will be just as bright.
Okay, where's this? Where was this clinic? Oh, I think it's over here. Oh, it's over there. Oh God.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
There's no receptionist there. That's a bit weird. Hey, Doc.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
Tell me about Reliant Medical.
Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here.
You must see a lot of patients.
Well, of course. New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help.
I need help, dog.
How can I help? Well, you certainly do need a doctor, don't you?
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. take care of it all.
Some good old-fashioned stitching, and you'll be set. I can't say you won't feel anything, but you'll be better off in the long run. Good as new.
Could use some medical supplies.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
It's weird. They don't sell med packs. Oh yeah, they do. Sorry. I mean, let's just break the bank here. We need med packs, and I want one of those. I need like some. Right. I think that's good for now.
May you remain in good health.
You can get all these different afflictions. And then you need like different medical items to cure them. So I just bought a few in case something like that happens to us again. And now we're gonna go back to lodge. Indeed. Where's the exit of this place?
You have to trust the science.
The science. Trust the science. Isn't this the lodge? I think that's the lodge building. It just looks like that from
Kill for a cup of
the other
coffee
side.
right about now.
Oh, it's another one who wants me to fetch them a coffee, I guess. All right.
This place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Katri.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around, help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe?
If you come with me, who's in charge of the frontier?
It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned, the romance fades. Plus the frontier is a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point.
Traveling together sounds good to me.
Marvelous.
Level 8.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Okay. We haven't fulfilled that yet. And we're far from that. We're not succeeding on any speech challenges. Can I get pistol certification now? Maybe we should do that. But yeah. Right, okay. Okay, yeah, maybe we should do the Andraja thing now. Maybe have a...
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Let's have a little sleep. Once in a while. If we're home. Anyway. Might as well do that. How do I put that case back on? This is bothering me. Yeah, let's sleep for 21 hours. $10 in the morning. That's 9, 10 in the morning.
Hey, you're up. Perfect. We have so much to do, to see.
We're just sitting there. That's creepy as fuck, man. Just creepy.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I like how I just vault over the railing every time. Okay, let's see if we can do some of this. Looks like it. Okay. Finish that. Yep, nothing else. Wait, do I have... am I tracking everything? Tracking that. Tracking that. Tracking that. Tracking that. I'm tracking that. Seems like it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Set course.
Now, where did I leave my cozy slippers? Maybe I didn't bring them.
They're next to the bed. Oh. Okay. Talseti mission. Okay. No, why? What? Are we going? Oh, are we going here? What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, did I just activate another mission? Find Andrea. That's what we want, right? Go to Tower 32. Find the artifact on Nesoi. Okay. But, like, we're here. So what? Let's cancel that jump. I didn't really want to do that. We want to find this artifact, right? Alright. Let's land there.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Atmosphere, standard O2. Okay. Guess we won't be needing a helmet for this one. Poor quality air. Sandstorm. Okay. Let's put a helmet on then. Why not? Might as well. Okay. Screenshot time. That laser is messing with my screenshot. It's quite cool, actually. And then we'll do this. Depth of field. Alright, it's pretty cool. I like the look of this game.
Wonder if anyone is working in this mine right now.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the club. I am expecting Oh! Okay, they know we're here. I am expecting pirates. Never see these mines. I haven't seen a single one. Like, I haven't spotted a single one in this game yet. Alright. Let's try out the laser pistol for a change. Pew pew pew. Deep cave. Alright.
On some planets, it takes a millennia for some cave formations to grow. On others, it can take days.
You alright there?
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
My name's Chef Brannigan. I'm not here to hurt you.
You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
Andreja, good to see you. Looking a little more murdery than usual, but let's just say they had it coming.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
I'm just doing what I was asked.
Dutifully following orders. I should not be frustrated with you. It is good that you have their trust. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
All right. of rune zealots.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Oh. Oh, ecliptic. More ecliptic assholes. That's exactly what we need. I really need to learn how to hotkey guns. Oh, robot. Update control settings. Recalibrate control settings. Activate units. Let's have that robot follow us along. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
This is an active industrial site. It would be advisable to wear a hard hat.
The voice filter they have is really counterproductive to understanding them.
Meet your death.
What?
And once again,
oh, there's one.
Are triumphant.
An enemy.
Execute. I think they just want to sound like badass robots. Oh, they're still alive.
Operations.
Something may be nearby.
Yeah, I know. I can see them.
I don't have time for this.
They just run away. I like that. That's actually, they never did that in Fallout. That's pretty cool. Why is there no music right now? Don't understand that. Brup. Ah, sealant. That's what we need. Okay, this is closed off, I guess. I think we need to spend more time with Andreja. I didn't like. I wasn't like adventuring with her in my first playthrough, and I think I really like her. Clear my schedule. I like Barrett. I didn't spend enough time with him either. He's like, I like his taunts.
Where have they gone?
Good question.
Bah. I was looking forward to more.
Don't know if that's the same I'm wearing right now, but you know, you can never have enough fashion items. Alright, guys. She's just running ahead. I like her. She's like a real go-getter. I respect that. calibrated. Oh. Okay.
Cowards.
I like her. I like you, girl. Where the f...
Initiating combat. This is over.
There you are.
Okay. Guess they took him out.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I'm hit.
Ow!
Oh.
Ow! Ow!
Well, don't fucking walk into my line of fire, you bitch. Fuck's sake. It's not like I did that on purpose. Okay. Where are we going from here? This elevator isn't working, I'm guessing. Where did we come from? Wait. Oh. Well, I can. Where's that guy shooting from? Where?
Fine, let's go. Ha! This never gets old.
Ha! Okay, can't get him from here.
Curse you.
I've done this 1,000 times.
Can't hit that guy. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna... I don't know if this is gonna work, so I'm gonna save.
Oh, I love this.
Actually... I would say it worked quite well, although I'm a bit... Shit, I was pressing...
Let's finish this.
Okay. Is there another... Wait. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so how can I put a weapon on a hotkey thing? Let's say I wanted this one. Like... I don't know how that works. So Q is like... No, it's not. Yeah, Q is like the thing, right? How do I put something in the slot?
Sorry, I don't think so.
Maybe not in the middle of a firefight. You're not hitting him from here.
For this, but I am.
I think that jumping down worked really well with the pack. That was quite cool, I think. Don't know how we get up there now, but I was kind of pleased with that. I have no idea where we're going, where we're supposed to go. There's another one of these guys just hiding out there. Okay, running out of ammo for that thing. So if anybody knows how to hotkey weapons in this game, please let me know. Because I fucking don't. Whew. I just don't know why the music isn't playing. So I haven't turned it off, have I? Nope. No idea. Still think there's at least one of these mercs alive, but I can't be bothered just chasing that guy. Okay, here we go. Here's our proto-molecule bullshit thing. Wait. Is that with the scanner, right? Yeah. Get ready for some Arthur C. Clarke shit. Kinda boring that I always have the same vision.
You are back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
I mean, I could have told you, but you didn't want to really talk. Yes, now that I've been able to make sense of them.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to try that in a second.
Man, what I had done.
Bet he deserved it.
I might say that many do. It is surprising to find someone else from Constellation who agrees with me.
Yeah, I got that.
They tend to avoid
Jim,
conflict
thanks.
wherever possible. What experience led you to that belief? What did you do before Constellation?
I've done all sorts of things.
You prefer answers that do not require you to commit to a position. I find this curious. I have also seen a great many things in my time. Some quite dangerous. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
Varun zealots?
You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the great serpents
I like how
return.
this... Oh, you can see that. There's just like a thing floating in the screen, but it's behind my camera. They've come after you before?
Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? an inability to see anything other than the path which they have created for themselves.
You've got it. Mom's word.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know.
It's a weird way of putting it, by the way. I will finish here
and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
All right. What did you say, Jim? Control 0 to something. Okay, good. So put this weapon control 1. Oh, I have to probably go in here and say, you know, I want this control 1. Oh. Yeah. So control 1. And then I would want this like control 2. See if that worked. Nope, that's not how it works. You know, I thought you'd really just hold down the button or something, but you don't. Like, that doesn't work. Pressing Q doesn't work. They don't explain that either. Like, there's no tutorial for that, which I find weird. Oh, quick key one. Yeah, open quick keys. But how do you assign quick keys? I wonder if we Google that, if it's already on Google. That was the wrong button. Starfield. Assign quick keys. Also, the lack of music's really pissing me off. Let's listen to some space trucker music. Favorite any usable item in your inventory and then favorite any usable item in your inventory and then open up the main quick key menu. What? How do you favorite an item? Okay, so apparently you need to favorite it.
Hold on to the hand of self-destruction. And I'm back to a place that I left a long time ago. Just give me a second.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So how do I favorite this? Oh, B. Ah! Yes, thanks. I am. Alright. Okay. And then the rattler. Alright. And then this thing we put here. Yeah, nice.
I have
Right.
my own way back. Go on without me.
Okay. Thanks, Jim, by the way. I think country music works with this. Oh. Barrett! I nearly fucking shot you. What are you doing there? Jesus, man.
Too much on your plate when you need to escape. Everything will be better when I find a way.
Okay. How much G is there? Oh, okay. Just over 1 G.
What do you do when you pick up a guitar? Too much on your plate when you need opening fire. Everything will be better when I find a way.
I think he just burned to death. Alright. I think that might be the one guy we were still missing. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, does this go anywhere? Yeah. It's just a dead end. Go over there? What are we doing here? Oh, a safe. Oh, locks too difficult. Okay, this. I think we need to, I think I should upgrade. Should start upgrading my lockpicking skill. If I can. If I've picked enough locks. Yeah, relax killing in space. This is some country music.
They don't need it now.
Nope. Just some chill. Some chill killin'. Chillin'. We looted this, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Oh my god, where the hell? I think I'm just gonna fast travel back to the ship. This is annoying.
I have something for you.
Alright. That helmet's ugly as fuck. This is pretty cool. This is like a non-lethal gun. So if you do a non-lethal playthrough, you can use those. It's a bit weird that you don't get them in the beginning, but 7.
Change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me.
That's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was unfavorite. No? How do I unfavorite something? Do I just put this in the same spot? Ah, yeah, okay. So favorite is just giving it a hotkey. Alright, it's a bit confusing. So what do you have for me?
Here, this is for you.
You have a good eye for this sort of stuff. I don't know what it is.
In my line of work, it's a requirement. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
What did you give me? Definitely. I appreciate it, Barrett.
Don't worry about it. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Alien jerky. Oh, nice. Yum. A strip of alien meat that's been dehydrated, salted, and flavored with mild teriyaki sauce. Okay, yeah. I mean, why not? Go Tau Ceti 2. Just not SETI Alpha 2, so we're okay. We're not gonna visit Khan, I guess. Okay. Unexplored geophysical feature. Okay, why are we going there? This was the first ship I bought on my other playthrough.
Landing struts primed. Retro's firing.
It's very Firefly. We need a... I see a thin O2. That sounds like we need a helmet.
Life will almost certainly arise on planets when the right conditions are met.
Okay, I guess
There's a beauty in such persistence.
I guess 18% O2. I guess I don't need a helmet for that. Okay. So what do we... So there's an artifact here. So these are the two that Vladimir told us about, I guess. Okay. So we're just looking for an artifact here. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna make myself a little bit of a lunch. I think I got some ramen hanging around somewhere. So I'll be back soon. Please, I'm gonna leave the music running. Please don't go anywhere, alright?
Susanna, don't cry for me. We had some good years, so let me be. The world goes on, I sang my song. I gave my own true love for you to see. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Hold the tears back and dry your eyes. What's this life without a sweet goodbye? And though it's over, take this letter for when the nights grow colder. Dear friends and gentle hearts, the time has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So I saw you singing in a photograph, but I never learned your name. Then it wasn't long I fell in love and hoped you'd feel the same. So you told me, come on over and we'll sing a sweet refrain. And the world was turning slower. I can't explain. And I always will do right by you. Not a single thing I wouldn't do. I'm never gonna let you down. And darling, you should know, as long as we keep turning around, I'll never let you go. I saw you singing in a photograph, and I didn't know your name. It seems so long ago, I can't recall those days. And I always will do right by you. Not a single thing I wouldn't do. I'm never gonna let you down. And darling, you should know, as long as we keep turning around, I'll never let you go. I'm never gonna let you down. And darling, you should know, as long as we keep turning round, I'll never let you go.
Rightio, we're back. Got some very spicy ramen. Let's keep looking for artifacts. Artifacts. I'm a bit hurt. I'm gonna take a map pack. How far is this thing away? Jesus. Nice, nice and snowy here. Can't remember this mission from the last time I played this. That doesn't look healthy. Alright. I don't know if I'm approaching this logically or what I'm doing here, but that's the way we're doing it. It's just like a cave, okay. Right. Oh. Wrong. Ah! Right! Fuck. What's going on? Say what? My keyboard? Did the game just crash? Why? Oh, I think I have my first like instability in the game in like, I don't know, 80 hours of playing it. My keyboard just fucked. Okay. No, it's definitely fucked. This is the first time. This is the first time I've seen anything like this with this game. Interesting. Okay. Let's load that autosave, maybe that's gonna fix it. Yeah, no, it's okay again. I don't know what that was. Why does my flashlight not work now? Oh. No. What? Is that like on the helmet? Never noticed that before. Okay, so do you have to wear the helmet to have the flashlight? Oh yeah. Interesting. This song is very loud. Okay. Huh. Didn't know the flashlight was on the helmet. They don't tell you that. What are you doing here? Can't remember this mission from last time. Is there just an artifact lying around here? Oh yeah, there's just an artifact here. Alright, I really don't remember this from last time. Silumite. Okay. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be the music. I'm just hearing country music instead. Alright. What now? Back to the lodge?
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that just it? No, we're just gonna go out of the... And just fly back to the lodge, I guess. Oh, cannot fast travel from this location. Okay. Why? We're gonna meet some guy on the way out, aren't we? I honestly can't remember any of this. Thermal rice. I'll just say, wait, what? Why didn't we just go outside? What just happened? Oh, okay. What is that? Okay. There's ornamental material in some shit. And we're picking that up because we need it. Alright. Don't ask too many questions. $1G. Okay. It's actually quite an interesting planet. Kind of dig it. Kind of cool. Talk with Barrett. Barrett? Where is he? Well, if I knew where he was, I could talk with him. Oh, there he is. He's just taking his fucking time, isn't he? Yo, Barrett. Now he's running. Yo.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there.
You mean with the pilot?
I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
Refresh my memory. Matsura?
You know, that Crimson Fleet pirate who held me captive for a bit a while ago. I just appreciated how you rescued me. That's all.
This occurs to you now? What would you have done without me?
I would have given them an exhaustive series of lectures on aneutronic fusion until they were either delirious or they became my new students, obviously.
You're welcome. Glad to help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
It seems like you really need that sort of thing as well. Exactly how often do you get into jams, Barrett?
Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off.
I do kind of like his approach. I put my trust in people, not organizations.
That's smart. Trust in things that are capable of trusting you.
I don't trust anyone until they earn it.
Well, fair enough. Seems kind of lonely, but you're less vulnerable. Safer. That's not my style, but I can respect it. We have all sorts of folks in Constellation after all. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Oh, you can flirt with him now. How long have we been in Constellation anyway?
A long time. We should talk about it someday. I'd need to get some tea going for that chat, though.
How about some coffee? Thank you, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be.
God, these ram are hot.
I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Who's Irvin?
Irvin Madani was my husband.
Oh, all right.
He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
What was Irvin like?
That's kind of you to ask. People used to say that we were polar opposites. He was quiet and shy, they said. But that wasn't true. He was just that way around everyone else.
What happened to Irvin?
The war happened. He was caught in the crossfire between the UC and the Free Star Collective. It was right after he finished the job on Gagarin. Some terrible job, I don't remember.
Oh, but I'm not stirring up any bad memories for you, Barrett.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
The music actually quite fits. How old are you exactly? Why do you think it's suddenly back in your thoughts?
Well, I'm enjoying my time adventuring with you, and it reminds me of Irvin in a way.
Is he flirting?
We had so many adventures together, and then it suddenly stopped. Maybe part of my mind is trying to remind me of that.
I'd love to hear you tell me a good memory of Irvin.
All right, let's see. He was a biologist, specialized in botany. He loved plants. For years, he carried one with us on trips like it was our pet. He even named it. Haven't thought about that in a while.
That sounds
Maybe
like my
I'll
wife.
take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Except she's not a botanist. It's more like a one of the great outdoors biologists, more of a lab coat kind of gal. Oh, I ran too much. I'm sweating and my glasses are fogging up because it's the ramen was so hot. Oh, Jesus. I found these like Korean instant ramen. They're really, really hot. They're like not meant for Germans, which is I like that, but they were like, oh, my glasses are just like foggy as hell right now. Alright, where are we going?
Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, quiet settled.
Right, back to the lodge. There he comes the running.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Andresia, thank goodness.
I am at your service, Captain.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No.
She's got a chip on her shoulder. Jesus
You
Christ.
might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed. They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Which leads were you following?
A couple of scans from the eye. But it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
Got you beat. 3 artifacts to your 0.
I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
What's wrong with a little rivalry here and there? I think it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it?
I'm at my best when someone else trying the hardest to win.
Exactly. We're all friends here. Why shouldn't we want to bring out the best in each other?
The best shouting, you mean? The halls of the lodge echo, you know.
Competition for the sake of competition is not valuable to me either. I'm with Noel on this. We have enough competition already going against us from the outside.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrea.
Last time at Sarah's meet, she really liked me saying that.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
And for yours, I'd be happy to keep traveling with her.
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Alright.
Did you need something?
Okay. So I think
Alright then.
She's traveling with me now, I guess.
I am at your service, Captain.
Do we have anything? Got my glasses. They won't stop being fucked up. Ah, shit. Here we go. I got that finished. That's something. Right. What is she humping me? Alright, what are we doing? We are going to meet, going up to Vladimir, right? Okay.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
That is true. I would really like my own ship, though. You know, not one I'm borrowing. My own. That would be cool.
Star Station LO868. You need the eye?
Yeah, well, you kind of told me to come over here. You know?
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, Vlad, how's it going?
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
How did we not notice this before?
This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day.
That doesn't make sense. The artifacts are roughly similar in size.
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
So I need to search the whole fucking planet for this thing. He's really smart.
Just need to follow your scanner to the real destination.
Ah, alright.
Might be a boot's journey, but that's the explorer's lot sometimes.
You'd think something so big would be easy to find.
You're looking for the eye of the storm. Whole thing is a whirlwind, but getting to the source, need to wear your patience thick.
Okay. Yeah, but I think you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop this for a second, and I also want to do the Sam Cole mission first. But before we do that, I think I want to do this. I really want to do this Vanguard mission that we took on yesterday. So let's do that next. Let's go back down to the Atlantis. Oh god, I miss her. She broke my heart. Oh god. Oh, she did broke my heart in the first place.
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes.
Huh. Okay. Oh, should we try to sell some shit? I mean, if they...
Anything I can...
They're restocked on the money. Can sell the shit we don't need. Yeah. Sell all the resources we don't need right now. Okay. sell all of that.
Pay attention to sound.
Help you with?
Oh shit, wrong button. Sorry.
Turn it upside down. I really wanna hear you out. I can't know how it is to be where you so calmly sit.
Right.
When I'm further around there,
Sell.
catching on part of it to just be.
Okay, sell one of those. Oh god, that looks like like pajamas.
Then just me to lean in, look around.
I'm just gonna collect all these jumpsuits. Fashion collector. Oh no, there were still some weapons I got right that I can just sell. That we don't need. No, I think I sold everything now. Okay, they don't have any money left anyway. All right. What are we doing? Speak to crew chief Harath at the New Atlanta spaceport. Okay. Is that like over here somewhere? Wonder what happens if a ship lands while you're just like la da 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 da. What are those things on the front?
Really? Shocked she managed to limp back here at all.
Rocket launchers?
Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Yes, sir.
These leeches get everywhere on the ships apparently. These guys look the same. Oh no, it's just like they were exactly the same clothes. Okay.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2.
Isn't that where we just were?
Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
Anything you can tell me about Tau Ceti 2?
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
What exactly are you putting on my ship?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Okay. Let's go there and help those settlers. God, this music works really well with this game, I feel.
Too soon you will go. Way up on the hillside. There's flowers really met in the springtime. Sun sings. Two star-crossed lovers.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
And the courting was brief.
Comes repair suit. Okay. Scouts Urban Eagle. Oh, nice. Nice.
Where the laughter would flow and the fiddle would play. Well, the folks called it wrong.
Nice.
But hell, it seemed alright. And the sun painted.
Get me some food.
And the day turned to night. Come up on the hillside.
Okay, that should be on the ship. Should stay on the ship, alright. Okay, so 58. And where's the one? Also 58. But it's got larger magazine and shit. Okay, that's cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. I think they gave me that gun. My contact with the settlers on Tau Ceti 2. Tau Ceti 2. Wait, what? Oh, there. There we go. Tau Ceti. Tau Ceti 2. Let's go. Okay, are we just landing there? Guess. Tau Gourmet Production Center. Yeah, that's where we just were. Okay, so it was so snowy there because it was the pole. I get it. I get it. Now this will be more temperate, I guess.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Okay. Go help them settlers.
It seems unusually quiet here. That is rarely a good sign.
I like her. It's my kind of gal. Hello? What is this ship? Anybody home? What was that? Whoa. What the fuck is this? Alien trees. Oh. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Hello? Anybody home?
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Oh god. Terramorph?
Oh!
Ow.
Need a moment to walk that off.
Second floor. Don't tell me it's a Terramorph. I've only saw them in the museum so far. They didn't look nice. Okay. Yo. What's going on?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? You'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me, though they failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results.
Oh, I didn't see anything. What's going on?
What's left of the settlers?
Oh,
the
God.
work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with.
Oh, God.
And this one, well,
Great.
something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
What?
A terramorph? Here? Why did you not state that immediately?
Exactly. Wait, all the cells are dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
What kind of anomaly are we talking? No, a terramorph? What's that?
They are death made manifest.
Suppose that's a pretty good summary. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart, and their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys.
What?
They're creatures without peer.
What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Sounds like you could use my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset.
This is like Alien.
And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
You're not coming with me?
Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now.
What can you tell me about this security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appear to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Okay. I'm gonna take some notes here because I'm thinking we're gonna learn some interesting things here about the terramorph growth cycle since I'm keeping notes on this game. Okay. Whoa. I came here to help some settlers, not play chew toy to some alien.
Look, I wouldn't be asking if I thought there was any chance I could handle it by myself. But there's no way I'm getting these defenses live on my own. And I have to get to the bottom of what happened here.
Alright, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
I can't promise that. I'm not sure I have the equipment to kill this thing. It's not ominous at all, the weather and everything. Alright. Interesting that we I went such a roundabout way I didn't even see the settlers. Can these things walk upstairs? I'm guessing yes. These trees look very ominous. They look like they're the Terramorph. What's this? I'm just guessing here that boy, this is so ominous. This whole place is so ominous. I'm guessing I'll be safer here if I this is a good image. If I stay on the tops of the buildings or something, I don't know. This is really good. I like this. Where do we need to go? Over there. Okay. This thing's gonna scare the living daylights out of me. I'm already not happy with all this as it is. Why is that door open? It's not ominous at all. Wait, how much G does this planet have? 1 G. Oh, I remember. God. Save the game. I'm like really scared. They've been setting this thing up so. Oh, this is why they had the whole museum thing. This is why they. Oh my.
Curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Oh God! Look at this. Look at this. Actually, wait. I have an idea. Alright. Wait, what? Oh god. What is that? Where are we going? It's gonna attack us as soon as I touch that thing, isn't it? What was that?
Did they have anything of value?
Livestock tracking system. Everybody's got the hearing back. Okay. So can I track that thing with this? Okay, let's go for it. Mated defenses. Damage detected. System reboot. Okay.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Target detected. Okay. Okay. Oh god, it's got the alien ping sound. Oh my god.
Tracker's reading green. And
Uh-oh.
what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh. Oh, holy shit. Can I get outside the... No, but... Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy crap. Run.
kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Okay. This is the target. Oh my god. This is so fucking scary. Where's that breaker?
A curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Additional power required.
How do I get back on the roof? Let me guess, it can climb up buildings, right? Oh shit. Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. You know what? Let's give this a go, shall we? Oh, okay. Oh! Holy shit! It's too fast for grenades. Oh fuck. Shit. Oh! 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 What the fuck? Hello? Oh! I think this is one of the kill lanes she was talking about. Oh! It's so fast. Way too fast for grenades. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, oh, extreme heat. Where? Oh! Wait, what? Where is that thing? Where'd it go?
You died today.
Oh wait, this is one of the breakers, isn't it?
System rearm failed. Additional power required.
Whew.
Weapon group online.
Oh, something's online. Okay, I'm gonna save here. We might actually be able to kill this thing. I love that they have that's the alien heat sensor or motion sensor sound. So good.
Weapon group activated. Stand clear.
Whoever did this, I appreciate it. Guys, appreciate what you did here. Oh! Oh my god. Yes, we got turrets. We got turrets. We can kill this thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! Oh my god. Is it dead? Oh, I think it's dead.
It's done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, we would be allowed to take a small piece? As a trophy? I suppose not.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Whew. Alright, what are we doing now? Oh, what? Burns. Okay. 8. Yeah, I know. 8. Heal paste. Okay. Works. Burns cured. Nice. Kinda happy that I managed that. That was quite cool.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Yeah, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Oh yeah, I did. Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Right. Actually, she's not even paying me for this. Like, I could have pressed the issue, but I was like, maybe she's gonna do that by herself. The blood. Wow. Yep, this is perfect.
Yes?
Oh. Sorry.
Yes, we are done.
Yes, we are done.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics.
That's a microscope?
Nothing. Maybe a flag scan?
Our research station.
No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
How does no one know how terramorphs get into human worlds? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Terramorphs has taken down other colonies.
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian
Yeah, we heard
had to
about
be
that.
quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the colony war.
Sounds like Tyranids.
It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation to this.
There is. I mean, there has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag.
Gene
Tell
tag?
them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon.
Gene tag.
They should recognize the name.
Hadrian Sanan. Sorry, I'm just taking notes. I actually have. I've got a notebook for the game, so we'll take notes on this. Why won't my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Don't worry, I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is.
I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there.
And here, it's not
here
exactly
we go.
a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least.
Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay. Alright. Probably search the rest of this base. Need lockpicking skills. Almost leveled up. I really need to increase that. As many locks as I'm picking. Wow, the thunderstorm in the background is just ominous as shit, this place. This is well done, I like this mission, it's really cool. Well, that's a lot more credit than she gave you, wow. Holy shit.
I said next time he hurts you, I'll know when. That time will be the last he ever hurt you.
Okay.
All your extra makeup on.
Oh.
We all feel it too, we know you're.
I'm just getting turned around all the time.
I know some time will pass.
Trying to search all this crap. Pretty dark. Let's look at that thing as well. Part of the colony. I guess they don't need the.
Seems unusually quiet here. That is rarely a good sign.
I guess they don't need me to patch up their comms system now, since they're all dead. You know what? Go put my helmet on. So I can do this. Okay. Better.
Won't you find your new surrounding with the man who loves you so? Man I know will treat you
Some background shot stuff. Oh, that was not something you can walk over. All right, makes sense. Okay, so they're all dead. Guess that's her ship here. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, now we return to the commander and talk to him. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing in about like 50 minutes or something, because I wanna still go bouldering today. But let's go back to that guy and at least
Find the
conclude.
interior of this ship comforting.
Like at least conclude this part of the mission. So, go back to Jameson. Yeah, so thanks for sending me that fucking suicide mission. Jesus Christ. They don't make me full member now, I'm gonna be royally pissed off.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am allergic to bureaucracy.
Yeah, but we can't really. Need to talk to this asshole.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver Terramorph's tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the Terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
Oh, that, mate. No survivors, sir. All lost to Terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a Terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
Her name was Hadrian. So her name was Hadrian. Here, said I should show you this.
Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division.
Oh, wow.
Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, at least be sure she knows her aliens.
She seemed a lot younger than that. What the heck is Xeno warfare?
In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned, at which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sanan loose.
Wait, can we even be helping this woman?
Notation says that Sanan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military.
Oh, what a...
Her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample.
So this might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample is so special?
She's not sure what it means. She wants Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it and confirm it's a threat.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I'd suggest you move out.
Special space suit. Okay. So I think that UC SysDef mission is a mission I got into in another path. in my first playthrough, which is a really cool mission. It's very long and all of that, but like I really want to follow this Terramorph path, I think. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna rank up our security thing. I really want to do that, so we can pick harder locks. Let's see what we just got. Wow. I mean, that is kind of a cool spacesuit. I give him that. That is kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna take this off now. So go around like this makes me so laugh. Okay, so delivering devils. Oh yeah, this is the mission. So spoilers. Well, it's kind of you become a double agent, and last time I got this mission by smuggling. I was very early on, earlier than I'm now. I wasn't even that far in the main missions. I tried to smuggle something that got caught, and then they give you like a choice of staying in jail or I guess paying a credit fine and doing like this deep undercover mission, and I picked that. And that was an amazing mission, very long, like about 20 hours that took me. So we're going to be doing that at some point because that's a really cool mission. But I'm gonna keep that for later on this playthrough, I think. I want to do this next.
I'll handle things with the brass. You just make sure that sample gets to Mars.
Name Percival Walker mean anything to you?
It doesn't. But if that's who that sample is destined for, my bet he's former UC Xeno warfare, just like Hadrian.
Anything else you can tell me about Hadrian Sinon?
Only what's in the database. She ran the UC Xeno warfare group until she was dismissed at the end of the Colony War, and they banned the practice. The type of person who, if they hand you a strange sample of alien tissue, you do exactly what they ask, preferably with gloves on. There was also a pretty infamous Admiral Sinon, known as Ve Victus, that was executed after the Colony War. Not sure if there's any relation, though. That section of the database is above my pay grade.
Can you tell me more about this United Colony System Defense Group?
You can just call them SysDef. Everyone else does. They're the division responsible for combating the Crimson Fleet, fighting pirates. It's not a small job keeping the galaxy's mercantile class safe from death and dismemberment, so they're constantly undermanned. They work out of the ship, the UC Vigilance, though the support request was a little vague on what your actual duties would be if you decided you want to lend a hand.
Alright. Pretty cool that this is the other path to that mission. Not bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits at this point. We got a lot done today. It's almost 6 hours though. Just quit this game. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I really need to do some exercise. I got way too much slacking off, so I'll have fun bouldering. I haven't done it in a bit. So what I'm planning. So I'm definitely gonna be live playing this tomorrow. I feel. I just don't know when. And I want to spend the evening with my wife, because we haven't seen each other in quite a while, you know. But she was like, earlier she texted me, she was like, she's relatively tired, so she might actually go to bed early. So there's chances are that I'll be on tonight, streaming a bit more, and then I'll try to stream more. I'm gonna try to stream on Saturday and Sunday. I just don't know when. Might be relatively short notice for that. But yeah, I'll stream this next week as well. But yeah, that's the plan. And let me see. I'm pretty sure Deadly Slop's playing this right now. So we might, yeah, he is. Of course he is. So we might just I might just raid you over to Deadly Slop. How do I do this again? Somehow, somewhere here, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, this was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I've been enjoying this game. And yeah, see you maybe later tonight, and definitely tomorrow some point. I'm gonna exercise my body, but now go outside in the rain. It's been raining all the time I'm streaming. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, oh, the music just stopped, so we can just stop there. See you soon, everybody. Thanks for watching, and enjoy Deadly Slope.